Long, long ago.
In a world where poison swamps are tradition.
Yeah, I'm aware that a lot of you niggas don't.
Where rolling off cliffs is considered skill expression.
Excuse me, what?
Where cryptic item descriptions tell more story than 100 cutscenes ever could. Nightreign is considered more divisive than Dark Souls 2.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So let's take a moment. We are currently at the Steam reviews of...
Damn it!
God damn, those clown emojis are going off in the Steam charts. Look, in case you haven't heard about this, Elden Ring's newest game, FromSoft, has presented us, and yes, it's not fully directed by Hidetaka Miyazaki, but by another member of his team, Junya Ishizaki. And it's like a looter boss rush. Look, don't listen to what other people are saying. It is funny to call it a Fortnite game. But just because there's a shrinking circle doesn't make it a Fortnite clone. That's like saying, hey, look, this game has attacks and parries and specials, so it's a fighting game. It's a Street Fighter clone. Let's make one thing clear. I am not fully defending this game. It does have some valid criticism that I hope is addressed, but the game is fun. A normal run is this. Queue up, wait for some randos to join, or invite friends to your lobby. Pick a class. Watch a cutscene no one ever opts to skip. Have a place chosen for you. Wish we could pick, but hey, whatever. Land, kill creatures, find loot, level up. Pray your teammates listen to pings. They won't. Get to the shrinking circle, fight a boss, repeat, get ready for the final day, fight a huge night lord. Fail or succeed. Let me make it clear. I understand if you don't enjoy loops like this. Just understand it's not a game for you, and play any of their other great titles. I've heard Armored Core is a lot of fun. But if some people are having fun, hey, just let them have fun. Like, you know, it's not wrong that there are people who enjoy this game.
Stop having fun. Stop having fun this instant.
Get me wrong. There is a group of people who have valid criticism, and hopefully it is being addressed. There's only one piece of criticism I don't like. So, the Souls games are kind of known for their difficulty.
What is going on with my fucking mouse? Fuck you!
And please understand, go to Google right now, type out any boss name. X-Boss is bullshit. I promise you. There are 17 Reddit posts with hundreds of replies about people either stating, Lamel, get good, or giving advice that's actually helpful about, you know, the strategies they used. I don't want voice chat if people are going to be belligerently nerd raging in my ear about how they can't parry as a sorcerer with a stick in their hand. Hard pass on that one, my boys. I'm sorry, I do not put voice chat in this game. I will never use it. Some of the valid criticism. Yes, a better solo mode, sure. A duo mode, sure. Better relics that are better than the ones that you're given in the story, absolutely. I think it was weird that all of your best relics are just in the character-specific thing, so what was the point for the other ones? Because you're always just going to use those. Whatever, right? Look, I've heard there's also people experiencing crashes and laggy inputs. I haven't had such problem, but I'm not going to say it's not happening, and I hope it gets fixed and addressed and those people can enjoy the game. I also agree that though there's some changes after the first boss is defeated, it's still the same map, and with some genres, yes I know, like Fortnite or other battle royales, it's still the same vibe. So I hope in the future updates we get more map differences, but I'm amazed there's not an entire poison swamp map. But again, hey, Miyazaki isn't in control, so maybe there's some real mending besides the Elden Ring itself. I can go off script a little bit here. I like all of the bosses, and I understand that they were all designed with 3 people in mind. I can understand why that bothers some people, but I like that they chose a way to play the game, and this is how they wanted it. And though I'm happy that, from what I've been reading, they are putting an update for a better solo mode, and hopefully they add a duo mode. They add everything that everyone's asking for. Usually FromSoft is pretty chill about stuff like this. I understand the direction they want is, hey, you have to play it with 3 people. I actually kind of like it. It's experimental, it's weird. But this isn't going to be what the series becomes as a whole. I highly doubt that. Miyazaki would never do such a thing. And I don't know, I think we should just give the current director, Junya, a little bit of a break. He just wanted to try something very different. but I'm going to talk about that more in a moment. Listen, can we just talk about how awesome and a bro Hidetaka Miyazaki actually is? He's literally the representative director and president at FromSoft, and allowed someone to take a spin at a different approach to the game series he helped revive all the way back in Demon's Souls. Junya Ishizaki, the director of Nightreign, literally worked on all of the combat systems for Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, and Elden Ring, which are some of the most beloved games in the series, and just wanted to try something different, and Miyazaki signed off on it, probably stating something like, "Go off, King." Listen, is this game perfect? No. There's some things I don't like, but there's also things I don't like about Elden Ring, or Dark Souls 3, or Bloodborne, which I just played into its entirety, and I will be making my next video on. But I think it's bad faith to just write off a game because it chose to make a stance. The bosses are designed with co-op in mind with 3 people. I understand not everyone's got 3 friends. Trust and believe, that's the hardest boss for even me right now too. I don't have all kinds of buddies that are playing this game. You know, it just kind of is what it is. And I believe there should be a solo patch, sure, but it's not something that I'm openly going to play. But this isn't going to set a standard for the rest of the series, so let's just enjoy it for what it is. So, is it a bad game? No, but it's a very average game. But hey, it's experimental, it's weird, it's doing its best. I will still get my money's worth out of the game, and I hope we get a bunch of updates, and it makes the game better and better and better and better, until it's not, you know, just Limgrave, not just the 8 bosses plus the handful of old bosses. I hope a pursuer shows up from Dark Souls 2. Look, play this game when it comes on sale. Buy it then. It's already relatively cheap, but you could pay less for it.